Hi, I'm Lori Patton, and welcome to Baby Blue Arts Presents. I am so happy to have Charlie Roth with us today. Good to have you, Charlie.
Great to be back on the show.
Yep, Charlie's been here a couple of other times, about 6 years ago, I think. And
Yeah, I did it with the Irish band Ring of Kerry, and then once with the band The Healers.
Yeah.
And then this time.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing what you've got now, so stay tuned.
Hello, everybody. I want to sing a song for you right now. This is a song I wrote in Texas, and it was a blizzard down in Austin, Texas. Actually, it was an ice storm in Austin and a blizzard in Minnesota, and I wrote this for my wife, who takes care of 45 horses, and she was going to have to deal with this thing without me, and I was worried about it. I wrote this song. It took 24 hours of driving to come up with the rest of it, but all the way back. All the Queen's horses dance wild in the snow. Best plug in the tractor, prepare for the big blow. High winds and 10 inches, says a DJ in town. There's no sense to shovel till it all settles down. Smell the soup from the kitchen, like love in the air. She's in her slippers, she ain't going nowhere. White light from the lamp, blue glow from the screen. She's got a cat in her lap and two more by her feet. And I wish I was there, back in my chair. I wish I could find that place in my mind. I'd be already there. Wish I could see her looking at me in that terry cloth robe and those silky bedclothes that she wears when I'm in my chair. Well, now I'll tell you about the ice storm down in Austin, Texas. I was playing at a Little Longhorn Saloon, and nobody shows up because in Texas they don't drive in the ice like we do up here in Minnesota. When it sleets here in Austin, everything shuts down. Those flyways are frosted and there's no one around. My tip jar was empty, my guitar string broke. It was dead at the Longhorn and slow at the spoke. Now down here in Texas, we've had a pretty good run. But after 2 weeks of couch surfing, it ain't too much fun. Now it's 2 days headed north, windshield time when my wheels cross that Minnesota state line. I will be there, back in my chair. I wish I could find that place in my mind. I'd be already there. I wish I could see her looking at me in that terry cloth robe and those silky bedclothes that she wears when I'm in my chair. All right, well, that was my chair. I got another song here that it's about perseverance in the winter. My friend Matt Faulkner wrote this song, and it's called "The Struggle." And I was out learning this song, and I got my bobcat stuck. And instead of like saying words like "shucks and darn" like you do sometimes, I was singing this song, and it helped me. And it might help you if you remember this as a mantra almost. Without the struggle, we'd known nothing at all. There is a time, there's a place, there are angels in Montgomery. There is a way to tell a story and make it stick. It ain't no trick, it ain't no shtick. In the ways we live and the ways we pay attention. Without the struggle, we'd know nothing at all. I stumble and I fall right through everything, and I can do almost anything wrong. And I know that I must pay for everything. Without the struggle, I'd know nothing at all. Just up the street and down the road, where there are no more running motors. There ain't no clocks, there ain't no walls, there ain't no toilets, there ain't no phone calls. It's just all the other all, where we learn to pay attention. Without the struggle, we'd know nothing at all. I stumble and I fall right through everything, and I can do almost anything wrong. And I know that I must pay for everything. Without the struggle, I'd know nothing at all. There's no security, so little humanity. Everybody's in such a hurry. Too hot, too cold, too wet, too dry. No time for anything up in the sky. It's just you, yourself, and I. We must learn to pay attention. Without the struggle, we'd know nothing at all. I stumble and I fall right through everything, and I can do almost anything wrong. And I know that I must pay for everything. There's way more power when the hour is done. That was a Matt Faulkner song, you guys. He's a great writer from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and a personal friend of mine. Here's another song that ties me to Austin, Texas. I wrote this in my friend's guest room. And just check my tuning here a little bit. I was staying with some friends and couldn't sleep, and there's so many times that you tell yourself you can't do something, and I've been guilty of that. Everybody has. But if you, this is another self-help song called "Say Never." Yesterday is the seed, the cradle of today. Today is the birth, the heart of tomorrow. Tomorrow is the start, the soul of forever. Don't let anyone or yourself say never. Don't let anyone or yourself say never. I'd best be on my path to glory, remembering not to forget my story. December is a long way home. December is a long way home. Told myself a dirty lie, and I believed it for a good long while. If you let it, your dream will die. Without that water, it'll shrivel on a vine. Yes, without that water, it'll shrivel on the vine. Yesterday is the seed, the cradle of today. Today is the birth, the heart of tomorrow. Tomorrow is the start, the soul of forever. Don't let anyone or yourself say never. Don't let anyone. All right. Well, that Say Never. I want to play a song now that ties me back to when I was a younger man playing bars. As a living, I made myself a meager living playing in bars, making people dance and drink. I was up in Hibbing, Minnesota, doing a bar gig from hell, and I was staying at the cheapest hotel in town. And I wrote a song. I guess it might be in the style of Bob Dylan. But this is in Bob Dylan's hometown. So this is back when you had answering machines with tapes and people smoked cigarettes. And I was turned 45 years old, and quite a while ago. Got your machine, I guess you're out somewhere. I'm at the Star Motel on the west end of nowhere. Boat frame bed, fake walnut panel, color TV, only got one channel, and there's nothing to do. Play my guitar. Here's a number. Call me at the Star Motel. Last night I turned another year older amidst the smoke and the cold Budweiser. It was a range town on a rowdy night. A slow dance later led to a fight. Me in the middle in a colored light singing, do you remember when? Another day in the life, another night in the bar. Hey, call me later. I'll be at the Star Motel. Well, it's a Star Motel next to the Lucky Seven out there somewhere. Sure the hell ain't heaven. High school hockey on Channel 11, and I sure miss you. The life I know is full of smoke and liquor. It's a life I chose, honky-tonk bicker. But it sure gets old as you get older, and your trail gets cold, and you end up nowhere. Now when I was younger, I thought I'd go far. Well, I'll be home soon, honey. Till then I'm at the Star Motel. All right. Well, now the next song here is off about 2015 or 14. They had a election, and I was getting mad at everybody that was getting mad at each other, and I wrote this song to just wishing everybody would just chill and just realize that most people want the best things. And we might disagree on a few things, but basically we all want the same thing. All right, this one's called Good. Last night, Al fell into the band, took out a guitar and a mic stand. He'd been dancing with Diane. He had a gram glass in his left hand. Oh, but the year's been kinda rough. Perhaps he's lost it or his job sucks. Might be trying to drown his sorrow. Bet his head will hurt tomorrow. Most people wanna be good. Yeah, they'd be good if they could. You might see him down the wrong way. You could have caught him on a bad day. Most people wanna be kind. Try a little loving, they should. Might step a bit out of line sometimes. Most people wanna be good. Besides some bullies on the block, Hitler and Stalin and Saddam Hussein. Most people try to do the right thing, try and keep the world from going insane. It ain't getting any easier to rise above all this insanity and take the high road when we disagree. Have some more faith in humanity, yeah. Most people wanna be good. Yeah, they'd be good if they could. You might see him down the wrong way. You could have caught him on a bad day. Most people wanna be kind. Try a little love, and they should, yeah. Might step a bit out of line sometimes. Most people wanna be good. That's it. I want to do a song I wrote. This is one of the newer ones. My grandmother and I were really close all the way until she died, and I was 14 years old. Almost 50 years ago now. And I wrote this in her house where my brother lives right now. All I had to do was go back to when I was a little boy and smell the peanut butter cookies and this is it. This is a brand new song called Little Boy. You're making cookies in the kitchen, me at your feet with my toys. From your hand, something sweeter, licking batter from the beater. You dressed me for the school bus in my press shirt and corduroys. Back then it was just the two of us, when I was your little boy. You were the center of my world then. I was the apple of your eyes then. I played all of your heartstrings. You kissed my boo-boos and my bee stings way back then, when I was your little boy. Well, I'm a grown man now. I'll take this woman for my wife. She is the center of my world now. You're still the center of my life. No matter where I go or how far, be my compass and my guiding star, held so closely in my memory, 'cause I belong to you. I'll always be your little boy. No matter where I go or how far, you be my compass and my guiding star, held so closely in my memory, because I belong to you. I'll always be your little boy. You're making cookies in the kitchen, me at your feet with my toys. Okay. A song called The Guitar is written by Verlin Thompson and Guy Clark. Well, I passed by a pawn shop on the older part of town. Something caught my eye, so I stopped and I turned around and I went inside, and there I spied in the middle of it all, it was a beat up old guitar hanging on the wall. Hey, what do you want for that piece of junk? I asked that old man. He just smiled, he took it down, he put it in my hand. He said, "You tell me what it's worth. You're the one that wants it. Go on, tune it up, play a song. Let's just see what haunts it." So I hit a couple of chords in my old country way of strumming, and my fingers turned to lightning. I never seen it coming. It was like I always knew it. I just couldn't remember where I'd learned it, but it wasn't nothing but the truth. I just reared back and burned it. Lost all track of time, there was nothing I couldn't pick. Up and down the neck, I never missed a lick. That guitar almost played itself, and there was nothing I couldn't do. Why, it was getting hard to tell just who was playing who. When I finally put it down, I was scared half to death. My hands were shaking. My shirt was soaking wet, and that old man, he finally stood up. He said, "Where the hell have you been? We've been waiting all these years for you to stumble in." Then he got down an old dusty case. He said, "Go on, pack it up. You don't owe me nothing." And when he said good luck, there was something spooky in his voice. There was something strange in his face. And when he shut that lid, my name was on the case.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this program just as much as all of us did. Charlie, it's been wonderful having you here.
It's great to be back, and thank you everybody out there. Baby Blue Arts, great show.
So be sure to tune into our website, babybluearts.com, to see this program over and over again, and also to see an interview with Charlie Roth. Thanks so much for joining us.